Today I'm going to demonstrate the multiple layers of protection that a modern-day business should demand from their next-generation anti-malware solution. We are all potential targets and have important data that we want to keep private and secure. We don't want people to be able to steal it via malware, or like in this case, we don't want people being able to encrypt it and demand a ransom from us for the ability to access our own data. Take the machine I have here as an example. I've stored some treasured family pictures along with some key financial data, which I keep in the spreadsheet. If this was my work machine, it might have data with a higher monetary value, and the effect of its loss could also be devastating. Oh look, I've got an email. It's from HR, informing me that I'm eligible for an equity grant. It just requests I download the stock application and execute it to receive my grant, so obviously that's what I do. Luckily, I have McAfee Endpoint Security running in the background, and it tells me that this could do some damage and has blocked it. But imagine if this was a new piece of malware and the signature didn't exist. We can create that scenario by disabling our signature scanning capability. Now, when I download the application, I am able to execute it as if a signature didn't exist, as would be the case for a really new strain of malware. But because we have a layered defense, we are now able to block the malicious behaviors with dynamic application containment. Here we can see that even though it executed, its behaviors have been blocked. Unfortunately, cybercriminals are constantly trying to defeat these models, so I'm wondering what would happen if they found a way to package it so it would perform different behaviors. Again, we can simulate that scenario by switching off dynamic application containment. Now when we execute the stock application, it will look like a brand new piece of malware that can't be detected by its signatures, and is the tiny minority of malware that still finds a way to execute. So let's try that. It's been allowed to execute on this occasion, and it has encrypted my important files. But with behavioral machine learning, we're able to identify its actual behavior as malicious. And after the process is convicted, we are also able to roll back any damages that it has caused with enhanced remediation, even if the files have been encrypted. The great thing about catching malware this way is that bad guys can disguise the code in any number of ways to appear harmless before it executes. But once it starts executing, it will, by definition, behave maliciously. But the potential downside is that something like ransomware might have already begun encrypting your files. Luckily, our enhanced remediation feature can automatically recover those files, so that with McAfee Endpoint Security, you won't have lost a thing. After McAfee remediates the attack on the endpoint, the threat is shown in McAfee mVision EDR. This lets a SOC team know that McAfee has detected and blocked a threat, and can provide complete details on the behaviors identified, including mapping to the MITRE ATT&CK matrix. While we here at McAfee understand that no one piece of technology is capable of blocking everything, by providing multiple layers of defense, augmenting each other allows every technology to cover the gaps of a single technology. This allows the entire solution to provide maximum protection without introducing false positives.